Part 3. Okay, so I went ahead and moved my husband's razor out just to make it easier to work in. This side I really don't think is as bad as the other side. He's just been working on his buggy frame, so there's just some tools left out. So I am going to do my best to put all of his parts in an area on there and clean off his work benches. He's got one here and he's got one over here, and that one it's a metal table. Our neighbor wanted it and bought it, so I need to clean it off anyways so he can get it. I don't know that he's ready for it in his garage, but go ahead and get it ready. So this is where we're at. Let's get it done. So I did this the evening after part 2, and it got cold. It got really cold, so I just put a hoodie on. But I'm going to start with unplugging his welder, and just because I don't want to trip over his extension cord the whole time. And I think I decided I'm going to start on the workbench because, yeah, those are probably the messiest. And there's some stuff in the floor, but nowhere like the other one. Also, I'm telling you, my husband would be like, that is not how you roll up an extension cord, and he is correct. He always tells me that's not how you do it. But to be honest, I probably could learn how to do it. But it looks more challenging, and I'm like, when I was a kid, that's how they told me I was supposed to roll it up, so that's how I rolled it up. It's worked for however long. Why change it now? But so anyways, yeah. A lot of this, it just needs to be put together or put up, and it's pretty messy, but, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Watching this is giving me anxiety, and I'm feeling overwhelmed again as I do the voiceover. So there's a lot of background noise, and I couldn't get rid of it. So I'm just gonna tell you, I decided I'm gonna pick up all the metal pieces and then vacuum up all the metal shavings, which, to be honest, there are a lot of metal shavings in the garage right now, because that's where he does all of his metal work for his buggy. So over by his vise, that's where I think he does all the bandsaw and cuts all the metal. So it's just a bit messy, I guess. I don't know. It's like glitter splinters over there. Like, you don't want to get one of those splinters. You don't want metal sticking in your hand. But anyways, there's a lot of it. He's a very messy cutter. I'm just kidding. I'm sure that's what it would look like if I cut with a miter saw inside. The only difference is he don't have a way to take his vise outside. I'm sure he could probably make a table or something. He just hasn't. But, so, yeah. It just becomes glitter splinters, and you try to avoid it like the plague. I don't know what the deal with me and the plague is right now, but apparently it's a concern or something. It's on my brain. But so anyways, just going to vacuum off the table and try to get as much of the glitter splinters off, and then start categorizing things and organizing because, it's messy. Oh yeah, and I guess it's like ladybug season or something because they're all over the place, and there are a bunch of dead ones in the windowsill. So I don't know. It happens once a year, every year, and then some years it's really bad. But anyways, there was a bunch of dead ladybugs, so I vacuumed them all up. Okay, if you watch part 1, I said that my husband reorganized the tools, and now I can't find where they go. And this is just to prove it. And he only labeled 4 drawers, and I think I labeled those, to be honest with you. It takes me forever to find stuff and to know where it goes. And I think it was just a cruel trick he did, and I don't know why he did that. It's not very nice. I'm just kidding. He's very nice. But it takes me forever to put this stuff away now. I still don't know that I put this thing in the right area. It's like a 1-inch paddle bit, but it has a really long handle, and I don't know where it goes. And I thought, it could go in with hole saws. That kind of makes sense. And then I tried to find, and then I just decided, hole saws it is. Hole saws, that is. And then, like, I think I'm trying to find where what are those things called? A chisel. Where the chisel goes. Look how long it takes. It takes me forever. And I bet he just finds it hilarious. I'm just kidding. He does it because this is why I never put tools up. I told him, I said, now, you're going to have to put all the tools up, or else they're just going to sit there because I don't know where they go. Again, I couldn't remember where the chisel went. All I know is where the tape measures and the hammers are. That's it. That's all. And I think it was a cruel trick that he did on me. I'm just kidding. He's fine. But anyways, back to it. So here I'm like, oh, let me sweep all this into a dust pile. And then I realized I swept that right in the way. Like, I was going to roll that over there, and now I can't. And also, I'm using that broken broom, like, because I'm going to throw it out after this. But I was like, I'm going to use this just that way, like, metal shavings, if they get stuck in it or whatever, no big deal. I'm throwing it out anyway. So I just thought that would make sense. But anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I literally, see, boom, swept it right in the way. And I was like, oh, that wasn't smart of me. And then I go and move it. Okay, I'm starting to think I should have worn gloves. I've got like motor stuff on me. But I'm pretty sure this is a starter. I'm not sure, but I think it is. I think it's a bad one he ended up having to take off. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna get a tote and put all of the stuff that I think came off the current buggy frame, just so that way I'm like, hey, oh no, I think this is off the RZR, not the one you're building. So that way he just has an idea of where it is, because I don't want to be that mean and hide all of his stuff. Maybe just a few things. But so anyways, it's getting better. That's looking a bit better over there, the bench. And then this is almost cleaned off. I'm gonna get something to put the parts that I'm not sure what they came off of in. And then we'll wheel the welder up there for now. And it's getting there. Also, I don't know if they make a better welding cart, but this one is so hard to steer. And it's hard to turn, and it's very heavy. It's just awkward. I'm gonna have to look into that, because I don't like moving this thing, and I'm sure he doesn't either. Look, can't even drive. I knocked that over. But, so good news is the basement looks halfway decent. Bad news is my house is a disaster, and it's a complete and total mess. And I don't know what got into Bean today, but she got so many things. Like, she got my tray, she got the mop bucket, and she chewed the whole handle in half, which, I mean, a mop bucket, that's, like, actually pretty fortunate that she chose to do that. But, I mean, she had gotten stuff out of every room that the door was open, and she usually doesn't mess with this stuff. But today, she was in a whole nother mood, apparently. But anyways, back to cleaning. Okay, I'm gonna put all of his small tools that he's been using in this, just so they're easy to locate when he decides to get back working on it. With it getting dark earlier, and he just has a hard time getting down here, except for on the weekends. And playing ball, that's hard too. But so anyways, I'm gonna pick it up just so that way I can sweep and everything, but I'm gonna leave it here just so he can find it easily. So this is the garage side. I can't move the bender because he has it leveled and I don't want to mess it up because it takes a while to get it level. But anyways, I got the bench cleaned off. It still has stuff on it, of course, because he works there, but it's a lot better. All right. Is it perfect? No, but it's a basement and you can walk, you can do all the things, and the floor's halfway decent. So that's a win in my book.